Like, maybe should have thought of Thanksgiving. So they were lying to their feet. They had a medical school.
How'd you find that out?
You
How'd you find out they were being dishonest?
because the, the, they were not, they were not, the statements were not in sync,
Inconsistent.
inconsistent. I discovered that early on in the interviews. One doctor, what was his name now? He was in charge of the medical group. Anyway, he it said you're not taping, you're not taking notes.
Neil,
I don't want to waste my time.
Neil is.
Eh?
Neil is taping, yes, sir.
Neil,
He's taping this.
I know.
Okay.
No, I'm just repeating what the doctor said.
Yeah, he said, you taping this? I don't want to waste my time.
Yeah.
Right.
I said, go ahead, I'm hearing. But I can see he doesn't know my memory or where I remember things, you know. So I said, okay. I went there yesterday. I can't remember how many times I went there. But
Oh, sorry. I didn't think about that.
how many times I went up. But when I was through, I said, you know, it would be unfair for me not to write this book. Because these guys thought they were having fun at my expense. And at this point, I wanted to read the introduction to the book.
Okay. Where is it?
Where's the book, Neil?
Is there one there? Yeah, there it is. Oh. It's, it's being used as a camera tripod, right?
Read the introduction.
You want me to read it aloud?
Hello, dear.
The saga opens with Garth Voss, the principal of this book, calling his brother Donnie, the author, to tell him that the University of Florida College of Medicine has finally decided to graduate him after holding him back for 2 years, kicking him out of school 3 times and conspiring against him to destroy his credibility when it was discovered that he was dyslexic. From there, the story flashes back in time to the year 1947 on the Caribbean island of Jamaica, the time and place of Garth's birth. From the onset, Garth challenges his own morality because he because of his love for adventure. At the age of 3, he narrowly escapes death, but not without the event of that night, taking a toll on him that would affect him even through medical school, thus adding to the perils of his dyslexia. As a confirmed high school dropout, Garth was first kicked out of medical school during his second year to go learn and read and write. This was with the hope that he would be the last time the School of Medicine would be hearing from him. Wrong. Garth's commitment to the task is, however, undaunting. And after 6 years of relentless struggles, he is victorious. The written pages of this book alone are a testimony, as they have been penned by a dyslexic himself, to how resourceful the human mind can be, and the fact that walls of hindrance cannot only be pushed back, but they can also be blasted out of existence. A dream realized is converting fantasy to reality, or making the impossible possible. The mind is by far is more powerful than the brain. It's deep. It was not until medical school that Garth discovered his dyslexia. It was then that he began to understand the reasons for his complicated life. It was like giving him a license to be stupid and brilliant at the same time. After discovering the great men like Albert Einstein and Thomas Edison were also dyslexic, he realized that true genius is not so much a display of high IQ, but rather a paradox of brilliance, retardation, and all mystically wrapped up together in one package. The unique style of the doctor he begged to be not only captured Garth's triumphs despite his adversities, but is also a colorful display of the culture and scenery of both the Caribbean and the United States, where Garth later migrated. Its usual pages drag you through a great range of emotions, from tears to laughter, from anger to calm, from sadness to happiness, using intrigue and surprise as a vehicle. It is interesting how fate sometimes plot our destiny, as if by design, through a path we usually chalk up to coincidence. But the synchronizing of events for Garth seem to have been harmoniously put together by a power that was way beyond the realm of mortal intelligence. He firmly believes that there is a reason for him to have gone through what he went through, even if it were only to simply share his experience with others. This is why the idea of this book was conceived. His one wish is that after you have read the book, you will in turn share it with others, because it is a story that will be uplifting, not only to those with learning disabilities, but to people from all walks of life as well.
Okay, so that knowledge of the whole set of that is organized to go further into this whole process of the operation. And he has planned to publish other books. But he published for the second time as his own publication, and as the Lawrence, the first publisher. So that when I pass on, he will sell the book for an exorbitant price, because the book is going to do great, better when I die. You know.
Question for you. well, maybe you address this in the book. Maybe this is addressed in the book, but one would ask, how do you make it to the level of graduate school and not realizing or knowing that you are, in fact, dyslexic? You suffer from dyslexia.
You see, guidance is smart. It's short-term memory, very short, because of the night. They had, when he had that fever, they had a fever for 104 degrees. He had some brain damage. Almost as short as he thinks well, and that helps him. And recently I convinced him. He would say, I was born without the brain. I said, nothing wrong with your brain. I told him about convincing that he got brain damage at the night. Because when the doctor came in the house call, took his temperature and it was 104 point something.
It's almost deadly.
Mm.
It's potentially deadly.
And he had convulsion.
Mm.
I remember my father showing up in the ear and crying, weeping, praying to the Lord that he'll do anything. But the missus have done that for me. They did that to God. So some brain damage was done. And right now that all over the place. After he graduated, he would buy laptop, laptop with the right to them. And he kept the laptop and then master, what do you call it now? What's the name?
Just like you're saying, like the master copy or the
Manuscript?
In the computer they have master
like on the hard drive.
hard drive. Hard drive. I should remember that. So he had. I remember him buying 2016, 27, well, 30 years ago. I remember him buying a laptop for $3,000 and giving it to me 30 something years ago, about 20, between 25 and 30 years ago. And we had all those things in stored away. Plus, you see, he believes I'm a genius. So I don't know where he got that from. A younger brother, 6 years younger, not supposed to know that it's even so. So he's capitalizing on that. Plus, the second book, publication of the first book,
Mm.
he, got, he had me sign, those on the Texas, and he had me signing books on top of books with my signature.
Right.
And plus when I traveled, traveled as the author,
Where could I buy a copy of this book? Is it still online anywhere?
look on Amazon.
Neil, can you order me a copy, please, sir?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Whenever it comes in the mail over the next few days, I want to order it like right now.
Okay.
And I want a signed copy.
I don't sign as well, what it does say. I sign is my signature. Yeah, you understand?
That will show its authenticity.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Y'all squiggly.
So I used to travel and set up what do you call it for me in different places, especially in Texas. Traveled all over Texas and there was what they call it when you go on tour for a book tour.
Book signing tour or
I was saying,
what do they call it, Neil?
Sounds about right. What sign is for?
and it's over all that. So I would sign extra books that were not sold off.
Whoa. $1,000.
Hmm?
Okay, maybe I won't have a signed copy.
No, I ordered this a few years ago. It was only like $10. This is unbelievable. That's $1,000.
Man, that has to be like some. Oh, only one left in stock.
Um,
He predicted what would happen.
huh?
So, so
I thought my stats book was high.
That was only one left.
But they can always reprint. I mean, I don't know the publishing condition.
Two used for 768. All right, better. I bought this a few years ago, and it was like $10.
so the second publication I did,
Just Google search.
he had me sign hundreds of books. From the second publication.
Anything except Amazon. What about that? Abooks.com.
Don't be a double for it. You can get it other places.
Oh, $16.99. Unbelievable.
Here, order it for me. I have the information.
There's a signed copy here already. There's one signed copy in storage.
That's what
Huh?
what is that for?
See if
Signed copy is I think like $16.
And when my brother graduated, he was the only doctor who was not at that point. Well, now they do dyslexic. So if you put his name down and run it through the computer,
Mm-hmm.
you put on the dyslexic doctor, at that point, you put
Can
on,
you check out our address? No, I'm asking.
you put on the dyslexic doctor.
Okay. Neil's using my phone right now. When he's done, I'll pull it up. I remember that globe, man.
You remember that one?
Yeah,
What? What's
over here.
Oh, yeah.
That one?
I feel like it was on a stand at one point, or
It was on a little gray.
spindle type.
What are you talking about?
The globe over here.
Oh,
What kind of card is this?
Visa. If you swipe left on the phone, that's the other or right. I guess you're right.
That looks like some
Swipe the other way then.
so
What type of royalties does your brother get off of the book? Do you know the details
I
of
don't
the
know.
publishing
I don't know.
agreement?
He spent a lot of money on me to travel.
Yeah.
A whole lot of money. He didn't know. He know he gonna. He think he's gonna make it back. Later. So
Durant's Publishing Company,
those were the publishers.
based
What's your billing address?
34723, based out of Pittsburgh.
And the second publisher is my brother. Or A. McDonald.
Yeah.
I don't know who
It's
is
huge, man.
What's that again?
34723. I'm looking at a picture of him on the back here.
3472.
That looks exactly like you.
That's me.
This is you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's him.
Wait, what's your first name?
Albert.
Oh, okay. The McDonald threw me out. I knew that. That's like, I'm like, wait a second. 34723. Solano, S-A-L-E. Already know.
What's the name of the street?
Solano.
What is it?
S-A-L-E. Already know.
Wait, that's Salerno.
Wait, what were you saying?
The name of the street?
Yeah.
Salerno.
What did I say?
Solano.
Solano.
That's Spanish?
Yeah. What city is that?
That's in Sorrento.
What state?
I'm from New Orleans, man. You gotta give me a break on those ERs, man.
Not bad, man.
Salerno Circle. Salerno Circle.
What state?
That's in Lake City.
What's Sorrento?
Yes, here, Doctor.
One R or two R?
Dr. Voss. It is S-O-R-R-E-N-T-O, not the cheese. You don't remember that package? You can't picture the packaging in your head?
I haven't worked in Publix in a long time.
See, you never filled in the dairy department.
I did. I worked there for like a whole week. That was terrible. What's your
327. Three two seven seven six.
776. That Revolution Road was going what?
I know, it's so funny when they hear this first
The first or the second publication.
Excuse me, sir?
Is that the first or the second publication?
I'm
Oh, this is the second. This is used as my shipping address, right?
Yes.
Yeah. To the fifth. Them to the fifth. Go the other side. What's it in this land?
The Portrait of a Dyslexic. A McDonald Voss. Documentary.
So one of them you will have
One of them don't have this line here, or
it has an second publication has no writing on the
more than this one line here.
whose address is in there.
I'm sorry, who's address?
The ones that just are
Yeah, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 643.